Hello and welcome to LTSpice tutorial. First things, you can get the software for free from the Analog website. I'll go ahead and leave the link in the description down below. It's available for free both for Android and iOS. It's for Windows and Mac, and it's totally free. And the UI in both the operating systems looks more or less the same, so that won't be an issue. Alright then, let's jump right in. So for the 80% of the time we'll be using the tools that are in this dashboard here. So we'll go look into each one. Okay, first one is create a new schematic. Okay, let's create a new schematic to enable all the other tools. So click that and you'll have a new schematic. It's basically a canvas where you put all your circuits, simulate them, and see the result. Anyway, so this is open. If you have any previous schematics, you can open it from here. And this is standard save button. This is control panel or settings, you can say. And this stick figure here is run. This is stop or halt. This is zoom in, zoom out, and 100% zoom. And this is when we plot the graphs, you'll be able to see them. I'll come back to these things then. And if you have more than one schematic open and you want to see them both at once, you can use this option called tile windows, arrange windows, cascade windows, and like if you have multiple schematics open, it'll be helpful. But in this presentation we won't be using that. And this is cut, copy, paste, search, and these two are print options which we won't be using like until and this is a wire, this is ground, this is label. I'm sorry, this is a resistor, capacitor, inductor, diode. This is a component. We'll go and look into this as well. And this move, this is drag, this is undo, this is redo, and this is rotate and the mirror image. This is rotate and this mirror image, and this is text, and this is directive. We won't be using directives at least in this introductory course. Okay, let's learn by building a circuit. So let's build amplification circuit using an op amp. So first we need an op amp. So let's go ahead, get a component from here, and we'll be using LT1012. Okay, you can search it here in this text box, write LT1012, this one, and click OK. So you can place it anywhere in the circuit, anywhere in the canvas that you want. I'll just place it here. And the good thing, or sometimes the bad thing about LTSpice is it gives you a duplicate all the time, so you can use it again. But since we won't be needing this, I'll just click escape. So when you click escape, you lose the component and you get the normal crosshair back. And and we need resistors, correct? So we're basically building an amplifying circuit. All right, so let's use some resistors. Okay, go ahead, get the resistors. I'll place one here, and now I need to rotate this thing. I want it horizontally. So you can do two things. You can do Control R, or you can click this rotate button here. Okay, so I'll just place it here for now and click escape. Oops. Yeah, here we go. One thing about LTSpice is when you have a component and move it around the canvas moves. So it's always a good practice to place your component and click escape to get the normal crosshair back. All right, so let's join these things through a wire. Okay, so let's get a wire. All right, I'll leave it here for now, and then I'll click escape. So here, and then we'll draw a wire here. There we go. Now we'll draw a wire from here to here. Perfect. So we need, okay, there's one more wire left. Okay, this will be our output. Click escape, you're done. And now we need a voltage source, so let's go to component here, and in place of this, go ahead and click voltage and click OK. So I'm placing my voltage source here, and then again there's a copy, press escape, take a wire, alright. So these two wires here are not connected. These two wires are connected. It's clearly mentioned through this square thing, so that won't be an issue either. And so we have set up the voltage source, op-amp, resistors. What else is left? Okay, we need to give the threshold voltages here, and yeah, again we need a voltage source for that. So voltage, so I can place them here and here, but that'll look too clumsy. I'll show you a better way around. So I'll keep them here, and I need one more, so I'll keep it here, and then I'll press escape. So we'll give okay, let's add grounds. The important thing to note about an LTSpice is without grounds the circuit won't, you cannot simulate the circuit, so you must have a ground. So let's go ahead to change the values. This is just resistor without any value. This is just a resistor without any value, and these three are voltage sources without any voltage, like whether it be like 4 volts, 5 volts, or whatever. So to set the voltage levels for any component, not only voltage, for any component, if you want to set the values, you go to the component, click right, give a right click on it, and yeah, I want a DC value of 15 volts, 15, and click OK. And same here, but I need minus 15 here, and then click, oh, where's my cursor? Okay, it's here. I click OK. Alright, now this V3 is here and I want it here, correct? There's a good workaround here. So create label, name it V3, okay, click OK. So and then you can go place your V3 here. So it's effectively connecting V3 here and this point with a wire. It's the same as this. So let's go ahead and create another label called V2 and then click OK and place it here. Perfect. So, and we need a few resistor values, so I'll go ahead and give both of them 10K. So same thing, right click, you can straight away write 10K. LTSpice is smart enough to understand those things. 10K. Okay, so what is that we are left with? We need to give voltage for this, set the voltage level for this, and yeah, we're done. Correct. So I'll go ahead, set the voltage for that as let me think. Okay, click advanced, and when you click advanced you have a lot of options here. You can generate a pulse, a sine wave, an exponential wave, and all these kinds of things. So let's go to sine, set the amplitude to 1 and frequency to 1k, or you can write 1000, same thing. So click OK. Alright, so this will generate a sine wave now. Okay, oops, we're left with one thing here actually. Okay, I'll go ahead rename this. Can I rename that? Okay, I'll rename that to V plus. Okay, and this to V minus. Okay, I'll take few other labels and create a V plus. Okay, done. And let's create one more label, V minus. Okay, done. Okay, so now our circuit is done. Let's do some small, let's call it in, in, and then I'll place it here, and I'll place one here and click escape. I'll call this output or out. Done. So we built our circuit. Now let's run it. So you go ahead, click this button called run here, and now you'll see a lot of options here, like AC analysis, DC sweep, noise transfer, operating point, etc., etc. These things are for much higher level analysis, but we'll be using, or most of the time we'll be using, just transient analysis. And see here, each cycle is, sorry, it's 1000 hertz, right? So I'll go ahead, leave this to 10 seconds, no, 10 milliseconds, and then click OK. So oops, okay, here we are. So this is the graph. I'll click on input, and then I'll click on output. So if you see, the green is the input, here you can see V in, and here you can see V out. So the blue is the output. I think it's doing its job right, because we have built an amplifier circuit and the output is more than the input without any noticeable delay, correct? So this is it with LTSpice, this more or less. And I told you we'll go and look into these options. You can always, like, these are the things that are available here. You can choose all of these. Okay, let's plot V plus as well. Of course it should be 15, right? Let's go on V minus, that's minus 15. And you can even look into the current values. Okay, I'll close this and run it again. And when you hover over a resistor, you get this symbol. It's basically an ammeter where you can measure the current. So this is current. You can check the scale here. It's all in currents, and if I press this, it'll give me voltages. And since both are same in this case, you see amperes here, you see volts here. And if I go ahead and click V out, so where's V out? Red is V out, and actually you don't actually see that because it's hidden somewhere else. Anyway, okay, here you go. So that is with the basic introductory LTSpice. And if you have any doubts, feel free to contact any of us, or of course Google is your best friend for any software. Alright, then I hope you learned something today. See you in the next session. Bye.